So, over the past few weeks, there's been a lot of gossip going around about EzCosplay and their dodgy practices, and I kind of want to talk about it. So let's do it. Before I go any further, I want to make a couple of quick disclaimers because I know this video is going to ruffle a couple of feathers. This video is simply documenting what is available to view publicly online, and I'm also going to be crediting everything down in the comments below. Also, my commentary style is quite blunt and crude sometimes, but that's just it. It's just style. Okay? Now, also, my personal opinions are just that. They're my personal opinions. So don't take this stuff too seriously, unless you want to. Either way, just don't come for me, okay? Okay. EzCosplay are one of several mass-market cosplay producers, and they've been around for quite some time. Their primary focus is to make affordable and accessible cosplays to the mass market. From standard costume sets, wigs, props, and accessories, you could buy an entire cosplay from the one shop and not go elsewhere. The costs of their cosplays can vary, but they're deemed affordable for the everyday person. They also run an Instagram with over 214,000 followers, where they post a mix of their own stock and other cosplayers' images. For a while there, they didn't credit cosplayers properly, myself included, but that seems to be a bit better now. I do find it strange that they are mixing posts of their own alongside other cosplayers' content. It looks like they have no focus and they're trying to get the wrong message about what costumes these cosplayers are wearing, whether it's theirs, whether it's a cosplayer's creations, because it's never really properly commented on. But look, if that's how they want to run their page, fine. They state on their website that they have over 100 tailors making costumes. But some sites state that they only had 12 employees, which I'm guessing is their marketing and customer care side. I've tried to scoop around to see if I could find some kind of hub or listing for any of their seamstresses, but came across nothing. So my guess is they're contracting a production line out of a factory. While this isn't a problem for the most part, it becomes more complicated when custom orders are requested. Cosplay production, especially custom tailored cosplay production, is very different in comparison to standard tailoring. There's a lot of aesthetical, a lot of practical points that really need to be considered and need to be discussed with the person requesting the commission. Customers should be able to have contact with their seamstresses or their prop makers to have regular updates on how their costume is progressing. But unfortunately, a lot of communication is left to EzCosplay's customer care team. And look, that's a whole mixed bag in itself. And we're going to cover that in a minute. But for now, I just want to cover some of the reviews that have been popping up regarding the quality and outcome of their services. And look, let's just get into it. If you jump online to any review site and check out EzCosplay's reputation, it's just not good. Now, I tried to be fair, and I tried to hunt down positive reviews, and granted, there are some positive reviews about some of their cosplays. But then I came across these really weird positive reviews, like this. What the fuck? Like, why are those 5-star reviews? Why? They don't tell me anything! Even on their website, they proudly show off a badge from review site Shopper Approved that claims nearly 66% of their reviews are perfect scores. Some positive reviews look genuine, and I'm glad they got a product they were happy with. But it's pretty hard to verify the legitimacy of these kind of reviews, as there's often no accompanying profiles, pictures, or other essential information on what they purchased. Is a 5-star reviewer buying a simple Zentai suit or a bustle ball gown with lace and embellishments? Like, I don't know, and I kinda need to know. That stuff matters in reviewing. Also, the fact that there's loads of rumors about EzCosplay creating fake accounts to generate positive reviews is, sus. That is some good tea. It's really good. It's often seen that EzCosplay will blackmail their disputes and tell customers to remove any negative experiences from online posts in order to try and keep their reputation clean. Now, first off, pathetic. Secondly, it's too late. Your reputation is beyond being dragged through the mud. It is mud. And the negative reviews don't stop at costume quality. They often go on about how difficult it is to get your money back. If you don't follow Will-O-Wisps on TikTok, I highly recommend it. She recently did a roasting of EzCosplay's quality and service, and it's delicious. Go watch it, it's linked below. She goes over the difficulties of trying to get her cash back and how EzCosplay kept dodging the bullet. It's just, oh my goodness. In another recent scandal, Cosplay was attempting to get a refund from Ez after they delivered a costume that looked like, well, see for yourself. This is what she ordered. This is what came in. What is that? The fabrics aren't even the same, and why is it a two-piece? I can't! Pause the video if you want to read the saga that was Thermo's battle for basic courtesy, but her stuff is linked below also if you want to check it out. It's inevitable that no matter what kind of business you run, you're not going to satisfy everyone. That's business. What's also business though is looking after your customers, taking care of your own reputation, and making sure that any problems that may arise within your business are snuffed out quickly. Now, if you screw up, you should own it. And EzCosplay don't own it. Here's some snippets from their returns policy on their website.
Your satisfaction is the most important thing we continuously pursue. If regrettably, you find your costume have the following issues that could not meet your requirements, you have the right to return the costume to get a refund.
You make that really difficult though, and you inadvertently admit this yourself as we go on.
Customers should contact us within a week of delivery of items and email us photos to support the claims if you find the packaged missing items and costume in the wrong size. We can arrange a new shipment of the missing items for free.
So wait, you'll make the costume again? You'll use up more resources, more of the seamstress's time, more of the prop maker's time, more processing, more admin, more logistics, more shipping. What? In any other business, it would be wiser to refund the costs instead of going through and repeating the process that might not even resolve the first problem. A business would only do this if they're making a massive profit margin and can write off the extra materials. I forgot I had biscuits here. I've been having way too many of the Danish biscuits, so I've had to move on to digestives, you know, something slightly healthier with my tea. I mean, my thighs don't know any different, but whatever. So good!
Especially for wrong size costumes. Once confirmed the error occurred on our side, we will make a new one free. The 1-2 inches difference will be acceptable, and the 1-2 inches difference is normal.
Again, they're not offering a refund, but now they're saying 1 to 2 inches is an acceptable margin of error? What? Hang on, I need to get a ruler, hang on. Okay, look, I just want to make sure that EzCosplay have done both basic math and they've also done basic sewing classes, right? I need to make sure of this, okay? That's 1 inch, right there. That's pretty big already, right? Then that's 2 inches, right there. When you grade pattern blocks and you're jumping up one size, for example, from a standard size, then you're not jumping up 1 or 2 inches from those patterns. You're only jumping several mil at most. How is that an acceptable margin of error for a costume? If you've got a pair of tights that are 2 inches too freaking loose or too tight on you, what the hell? That's not acceptable. Honestly, dude, my brain. I've only got so much function, okay? This is ridiculous. Also, EzCosplay, please, you need to rewrite your freaking statements.
If this is caused by the wrong measurements customer provided, EzCosplay are not responsible for this. If the customer wants to order a new one, we can offer the best discount for the new order. In this situation, if size revision is needed, customers should send the costume back to us at their own costs, and we would charge buyers for the revision at cost.
Okay, part of that is fair. If you give them the wrong measurements, it's not their fault. I can agree with that. And I guess it's nice they're kind of offering a bit of a discount. They don't say what specifically, but maybe it depends on situation, but okay, that's fair. I'll give them that. So, look, their refunds policy is very chopped up and messy and all over the place. So this part here, I think they're talking about actually refunding their products. I'm not sure. I think either way, they need to hire someone to rewrite their policies properly. Like actual properly.
Please be noted that only the listing price, excluding shipping fees, would be refunded.
That's dodgy. Businesses will often cover the shipping of returned goods, especially for items they've messed up on. But this, like, I'm just picturing the shipping costs out of Australia and it hurts a lot.
The refunds will be returned back to you in 3 days after we accept your return request. The refund will be returned back into your account after 24 hours after we process the refunds.
Okay, here's the kicker. So firstly, only if they accept your refund request will they give you a refund. But they could just drag this out for as long as they want. Also, when do I get my refund back? Is it in 3 days or is it in 24 hours? Pick one. So from all of that, we have no definitive or transparent breakdown on how refunds are processed. All I can see from them is them unintentionally or intentionally dodging the bullet. Now, I haven't seen many people get refunds from EzCosplay, but what I have seen are lots of people being offered partial refunds. Partial. Not all of it. This ain't anywhere in the returns policy, mind you. This is just a backhanded approach to end a dispute while still walking away with some cash. EzCosplay, do you want my advice? I'll give it to you. Rewrite your refunds policy and give it a real simple statement. Just saying, if we screw up, we'll own it and we'll look after you because our community matters and our reputation matters. Just some advice. Ah, it tastes so good. This has happened so many times now, it's become a running gag with EzCosplay. They've often stolen images from talented cosplayers, and they've used said images with their logo watermarked in that photo to sell off to potential buyers that is the product that they will be making. Wandering Magician was a victim of image theft, as was Silence Drowns, and most recently, they stole Kimpatsu's image of her KDA Akali prop, which is probably the most hilarious since her build was sponsored by Riot Games and it went viral. Of all people you want to rip off, you rip off Kimpatsu. Like, I don't know if I need to respect the hustle, because that's some major league dropped balls, or if they're just stupid. If that's not bad enough, they are known for stealing images off Taobao and Etsy, and also watermarking those images as their own. When confronted, EzCosplay either claim that a customer made a special request for that specific piece, or one of the seamstresses gave them that image. These excuses, and any others that they use, like, it's not an excuse, it's a joke. Just to pry into this, just a little bit more, okay? Just out of curiosity's sake. Why would you upload an image for a custom order to represent your production? And look, things happen. You know, where the marketing team could have been duped and they uploaded an image by accident. This has happened more than once. This is an ongoing thing. So after the first time, when you realize that an image was stolen by either a seamstress or a marketing team, whatever your excuse is, why don't you do proper background checks from there on to make sure that the image wasn't stolen? That's very easy to do these days. Like, can you not? EzCosplay? You're not making my life so easy, now are you? I have a novel idea for you, EzCosplay. And I don't want a commission cut for any of this. You can have this genius idea for free. Why don't you take photos of costumes that you actually make? How about that? And while you're at it, why don't you make it look legit? Have a backdrop with the EzCosplay logo printed on it instead of just lazily watermarking your images, which anyone can do these days. Why don't you also, instead of using images, use a video? Have a model or mannequin do a turnaround with the costumes. Not only will it guarantee that, hey, this is in the Easy factory, but also it shows the practicality, the functionality, the aesthetics, everything of the costume. Actually sounds pretty rad, but nah, they don't do this. And sometimes they even do this weird shit. Where they once used Kimpatsu's image to sell a prop, they now have this. Just a screenshot with a red box to show, hey, we're gonna make that. And that's not even the worst. Guys, it's a toy. It's a bloody toy. They just squared up what they're intending to make. No indication of the finished product, no showing of quality. How about you make it before you sell it? Like, is that such a novel idea? One last thing I'm gonna cover up because I'm getting a headache and I need to replace this tea with some Moscato. EzCosplay have several ads running for one particular cosplay. Sometimes this is valid. They're just selling one specific item of a prop or a costume. So if you've made most of the costume, you could just buy that accessory just to complete everything. But then there's this. Here's a Diva Zentai up for sale for $40. For that price, you just get the jumpsuit. Okay, that's alright. But here's another Diva Zentai suit they have up for sale for $200. Huh? But then they also have another Diva cosplay for sale, also for $200. But included, you get the accessories and gloves. I've seen this multiple times on their site for different cosplays. So my question here is, why? Are you possibly scamming customers by making them unintentionally buy a costume at a bloated price? Or are these all stolen images? Because strangely enough, a lot of these photos have different mannequins or models in each one of them. Do you have several factories where you process different costumes? And if you do, why? You stated on your website that you have over 100 seamstresses employed, so why do you do this? Like, it just makes you look not good. And if I hear someone say, well, maybe the cheaper costume is just an option for someone on a budget, I'm gonna flick you in the eyeball. But, okay, fine. Let's just look at these Diva costumes. If that were the case, then why is the cheaper option more detailed? The prints on the $200 Zentai don't even match up. It doesn't even fit the model right either. Like, oh my God. I'm done. Honestly, I'm done. This is bull. Just very quickly, as we wrap up, this video is not meant to shame anyone who buys their cosplays. No. There's many reasons why people buy their cosplays, and even when I judge competitions, I'm not gonna shame someone out of winning an award because they have a bought costume. This video was intended to make sure that you don't get ripped off. You pay for what you get is a quote that stands true for the most parts. You know, if you buy a cheap product, expect cheap results. I'm the first person to promote independent cosplayers who may charge a little bit extra but produce a good quality costume. But I know that a lot of people may not be able to afford that at their time in their life. And when there are affordable options like Taobao, like Doki Doki, and obscure Etsy stores that produce great quality costumes at a very affordable price, it really makes you think where the bloody hell EzCosplay are going wrong. And EzCosplay, you probably hate my guts by now, and like, I totally get it. Like, I understand. But I honestly hope that you pick up your standards from here on out. This is far beyond a production problem. There's a problem within every part of your business, whether it's customer care, whether it's marketing, whether it's logistics, you name it. Do good by this community, because while cosplay is a niche, it's a very tight niche, and word spreads very quickly when you screw someone over. Trust me, if you pick up your standards and start making better decisions regarding your customer relations and your quality of costumes, I will be the first person to raise my hands to the skies and endorse you. But right now, I'm not convinced at all. Thank you all so much for watching. If you would like me to cover any other goss within the cosplay or pop culture community, write down in the comments below. Also, I need validation, so please subscribe. Like, I'm very insecure. So yeah, please give me those numbers. Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna go now and finish this off and hopefully enjoy the rest of my day. See you next time.